Look at that. I'm basically a car hauler now, huh?
Thank you for watching South Georgia Hot Shot.
Alright guys, it's Monday morning. We're at our first drop. We gotta drop 17 of these. And I think this box of tape goes. I hope that box of tape goes. But let me show you guys something here. Because I didn't want to pull these straps down very tight, these two back here kind of tried to walk off a little bit. So I noticed this the other day, but I'd already put the camera up. Wanted to show you guys before I was done. Yeah, I mean, you can see, I mean, it's pretty tight, but it starts pulling the foam down. So I don't know if if that one did that because the big one, I don't know, who knows. Let me get this thing unloaded. So they're almost done unloading here. What I did was I put my feet down because these front pieces are actually heavier than the back pieces. So as they were unloading the back, the front just kept getting heavier and heavier. I didn't want it to mess up any suspension or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Just throw my feet down real fast and crank it down a few times and prevent it from squishing the truck down, you know? All right, so we got everything unloaded and I talked them into moving these back for me. So now I just gotta throw a tarp back over the front because they don't want the wind to screw up the plastic. So set you guys up, I'll throw a tarp on this and get out of here. All right, guys, we got unloaded this morning, and I had you guys set up there for the tarp job, and then I pulled out, and I was like, shoot, I forgot my camera. I jumped out of the truck, and I couldn't find my camera, so I ran back to the facility, and I'm like, damn, somebody's probably picked it up. I'll never see it again. And while I was walking back to my truck, and I found the camera. So evidently it fell off of up there, and either I ran it over or somebody else ran it over, so that really sucks. I was able to get the SD card out. Look at that, that's actually crushed in right there. That's not supposed to be like that. I don't know if DJI is going to do anything for it. I didn't have the insurance on it like a dummy. So we're down one camera. Anyways, I jumped on the load board and I found a load going from Salt Lake City to Denver, Colorado. And the broker was like, well, oh, I think they're ready for me. Hold on. So anyways, the broker was like, you know, I called on the load. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I just gave it away. But do you want me to take your number just in case? She said, I have to verify his insurance. I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, but I'm not going to be in Salt Lake City long. So if you don't figure out within, you know, a little bit here, I was like, I won't be around anymore. She's like, okay, I understand. So I was just leaving Salt Lake City and I got a phone call from her. She says, turns out he can't even fit it on his trailer. He doesn't have enough room. She's like, so are you still able to take it? And I was like, yeah, I can still take it. I can head off this exit. So we're supposed to be picking up a UTV of some sort going to Denver, which is where we're going anyways. And we got another $1 a mile for it, so that along with this load that we have now is going to be pretty awesome. So I don't know, I'll show you guys what we got when we load it. I'm gonna have to figure out. I used to have a little black clampy thing that I would clamp to the trailer so you guys could see me load. I guess I need to find that thing again. I've just been using a little tripod thing here lately that just screws to the bottom of the camera. All it is this little tripod thing. That way I have a handle to hold it, and then I can set it up easy. So I don't know, we're out of camera now. It's really nice having 2 cameras, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, there it is. I just have to throw some bungees on this. I had to move out of the way because their lot was tiny and they got another truck coming in. So I just pulled over down off the side of the road here. We just did the 1 chain 4 binder deal here. It doesn't need 4 binders. And it doesn't need 4 points of securement because it's not over 10,000 pounds. It was just easier for me to do it, and I had them, so you know, I was like, why not? So but yeah, that's pretty much it. They also didn't have a BOL. They had no idea, so I guess this showed up at their lot. By the way, look at those mountains. We're on I-80 East, just right outside of Salt Lake. But yeah, so if it's what was I even talking about? I don't know. Jeez. Look at those mountains. No, but let me cinch these down. I'm gonna throw a bungee on these things as well. And then we're gonna go to Denver. All right, guys, this is where we ended up tonight. We're going to be sleeping alongside the road in this industrial park because we will be dropping, there's a road right there that turns to the left. That's where we're gonna be dropping first thing in the morning. So we'll be dropping the back piece first, and then we'll run over to, I don't know if it's going to a Sunbelt. I'll have to look at the paperwork if it's going to another Sunbelt. But we did pick up another load for tomorrow from Denver that's going to take us to, it'll take us to Sinclair, Wyoming. Is it Sinclair? Somewhere in Wyoming. And so the way that happened was, called in on the load, and the broker was like, so it's like 200 and it's barely over 200 miles from Denver, 220 miles I think. And I called him up, so it's 40 feet and 1,200 pounds. And he's like, well, we don't have a price for this, what were you thinking? So I was like, 600 bucks. He's like, well, okay, let me check with my guys and see if they're okay with that. He comes back a couple of minutes later. He's like, oh man, all they're wanting to pay is about $450. I was like, $450? Sat down and figured out. I was like, that's only $2 a mile. He's like, yeah. I was like, no, I think I'm gonna pass on this. He's like, can we meet somewhere in the middle? He's like, maybe like 500. I was like, no, man. I said, I really don't think I'm the guy for this load for you. He's like, all right, I'll do 600. I was like, yeah, I know you would. Well, I didn't know he would, but that's why you got to stick to your guns. Figure out a price that works for you. I figured up 600 just because it's, what would that be? Almost $3 a mile, right? And I was thinking it was going to get me back towards Salt Lake. Got some more land we want to go look at, so I want to try to get back that way. So that was the reason for that. Anyways, I just put the window things in the windows. We're going to call it a night here. I'm not even going to eat dinner. I had a late lunch. No point in eating dinner. So this is where we're shutting down. And I guess we'll see you in the morning. All right, good morning. We woke up at about 6:30 this morning, and I was told on the Raycon that they don't start unloading until 8 o'clock. So I kind of hem-hawed around a little bit till about 7:15. I looked down and realized that they were already open. So I just creeped down there. We got it unloaded. I didn't get any unload footage because I'm kind of paranoid about leaving my camera there now. I've got to do something to where I got to find that clamp again. That way, if I do forget that it's up there, it's not going anywhere. So we've got 6 minutes to drop this UTV from the other stop, and then I'm not sure how far we have to pick up that next load. I haven't even looked that one up, but I had to write out a BOL for this UTV because they didn't have any paperwork. And then on the load board it said, wow, this thing's bent. I stuck my other GoPro on this thing, the one I usually keep on my windshield, since we busted that other one. Yeah, the other load that we got to go pick up says to bring your own BOL there too. So it's definitely handy to keep a book of BOLs with you, because you just never know if they're gonna have one of their own. So, all right, let me hop off here. We're sitting at a red light here now, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, drop number 2. So the plan is I'm gonna get this thing unchained, and then I'm gonna drive it down in this ditch right here. I'm gonna wait for a car to drive by, and we're gonna see if we can jump it. Grand Theft Auto style. I hope this thing runs. They forked it on, but I think they forked it on only because we had the foam back there. So let me get this thing unchained. I don't even know if there's a key in it. Yeah, there's a key in it. Hopefully it starts. Let's see. All right, we're unchained. Let's see if we can figure this thing out. This is a diesel. All right. Woo, air conditioner and all. Oh. That's park, so one up would be reverse. Right? There's reverse. You can't see shit out of this thing.
Damn. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
All right, let me make sure we're gonna hit both ramps. Look at that. I'm basically a car hauler now, huh? I can do this. What's up? Alright. The door doesn't want to come. Keeps popping out of reverse for some reason. Maybe that's why they're bringing it here, to get it fixed. Or maybe I'm just retarded. Alright. It has no pep at all. At all. Oh, there goes the door.